Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. Yes, I'm continuing with the stud work in this section now. Now I've got a few tricky areas to negate. So the best way to tackle it is just to get started. Here goes. Now, although there's nothing particularly skillful in just putting some screws in some stud work, the art of this is to get it square with the openings and with the facing material that you're going to use. It needs to be flat. So yeah, we've got to keep my levels checked as I go along. Got a set square here. Just going to mark off of the reveal in the window opening so I can see that's got to go that way slightly. Then going to run a straight edge. Just use this to kind of bypass the old purling. So yeah, already I can see it's got to come, I can stick my hand through the bottom there, so it's got to come forward quite a fair bit. But we'll talk about that as we go. So just got to overcome a few different levels, which I knew about, you know, it's no surprise. So until I'm 100% satisfied where the timbers are going to be fixed, I'm going to use some angle brackets. That way I can just tack it with a screw, just move it about until I get it exactly where I need it to be. I found that's the easiest method with something like this. Now normally I would have put a base rail through and come up off of there, but I've done some measurements and I don't have the space because the old purling is crooked as well. Obviously nothing's level here, so I'm limited onto how far I can go with it in certain areas. Anyway, it does get a little bit complicated if I try and explain it, so best thing I can do is really just to get it done and then talk about it afterwards. So if you noticed, I'm cutting them by hand today. I haven't got lots to cut one after another because I've got lots of measurements to do and figuring out and moving about, so I'm just going to cut them by hand. Keeps the dust down, don't have to wear a mask. It's getting rather warm in here, so yeah, just doing by hand the old-fashioned way. There's no rush on it, you know. If I go too fast I might end up undoing it, so I'm just thinking things through, measuring twice, sometimes 3 times, leveling, and just sometimes splitting the difference between things. You know, occasionally you have to do that. That's what you mustn't do. Disturb the tiles. So okay, I just checked, it was just a bit of rubble where I'd mixed some mortar up there, so it wasn't a broken tile. But yeah, you mustn't go banging with hammers. Not too hard anyway. So at this stage I'm just tacking it, and once I'm happy with all the levels and all the measurements, then I'll make a more permanent fixing. Next we just create a square box the same as we've done to the right of the window, to the left of the window, and then we'll simply join the two together. Even the simplest of tasks can sometimes be a little challenging, but hey, we all need a bit of challenging, don't we? He says. Now that that middle section is complete, I think I'm going to turn my attentions to the area behind me. section complete. Okay, right, I'm going to pop outside. I've got to get some more timber up. While I'm outside, I've got something to show you. Something I purchased for the cottage. Yeah, let's go and take a look. Okay, now what I purchased is what we call a chimney crane. Now that goes into the fireplace wall, and that would have had basically this bracket on it with a pot hanging from it. So like that, you put your pot over there or your adjustable hanger, and it swivels round on and off the open fire. So that was quite a rare find actually. I'll give €30 for that. And this, fantastic craftsmanship in it, artisan, handmade, well over 150 years old. Now that is going to go in front of the fire on the timber, a bit of like a footrest or something just to sit on. So yeah, they were good finds. Now if you want to see that video where I purchased this, head over to Sean's Universe channel, where I go on my adventures, go to chateaux, vid greniers, yard sales, brocantes. So all that content is on that channel if you're interested in that sort of stuff. So yeah, don't forget to check it out. Right, let's get some wood upstairs. Timber! One minute it's too tight, next minute it's too loose. That's it. Try again. Okay, that is it for this video. See you in the next one. Bye for now.